that we just saw in this routine. Another is the Spanish or the European influence, and another is the African. So you'll see sort of this recurring theme throughout all the dances that we're performing for you this afternoon, all right? Now, the next country I'll be introducing is where I'm from, which is Colombia. Colombia is located right above Peru. It's right here in the yellow. And the dance comes from what we call Colombia's Atlantic coast, the northern part, this tip. And this is where Shakira is from, for some of you that know some of her music. She's from Barranquilla, Colombia. And the dance is called cumbia. Now, cumbia comes from the African word cumbe, which means celebration. Now, the African slaves that brought over to Colombia, they typically worked in plantations. In the evenings, when they would finish a long day's work, since many were divided up from their family and friends, they didn't all work in the same plantation. And a way for them to see each other is that they would meet at the beach. There they would fish, they would play music, and they would dance. And cumbia, once again, is another of these Latin American courtship dances. Now, at the beginning of our routine, you're going to be hearing sort of like the waves crashing. The ladies come in and they do a beautiful solo. Then the men come in with these fishing nets, and then they sort of unite to make it, finish off into a courtship dance. And so you'll see sort of like a little story of what this culture was like a long time ago. Now, Grupo America was formed about almost 11 years ago by my brother and myself. We formed it because as children, we had sort of like a great passion for music and for dance. And we grew up in Richmond, British Columbia, just a little suburb outside of Vancouver. And there we took dance lessons at our local dance academy. But as we got a little older, we got very curious as to the music our father would introduce us to. And although both of our parents are from Colombia, it was really important for my dad to sort of, teach us about other music. So he wanted us to know the difference between a Mexican ranchera, an Argentine tango, salsa from Cuba, or a salsa from Colombia, because they're not the same. And so, he had a very large CD music collection, and so he would introduce us to all this music, and he would teach it to us. And I believe that he's out in the audience somewhere with my little baby, so he's come with us on tour. Now, although our dance room today, you're seeing just 6 dance numbers, and I've got 6 of my dancers, in reality, over the last 11 years, Grupo America has created, I think we're at 87 different dance pieces that my brother and other choreographers in our company have created. And there's about 22 dancers in total. When we tour across Canada or when we go to the United States, we sort of